Where did you start actually?
So I started with a 3x3 wooden hut.
Let's go over there.
That was going to just be a temporary place.
So this was what you started with. This is your 3x3 wooden hut.
And some mates came and helped me put it up.
Right.
And then of course I had to add on a bathroom.
Yep, this is how it goes. So this, you first sorted out your sleeping area.
Yeah, although initially I remember sleeping in straw on the floor.
Right.
And then I'd added on a bathroom, which initially I hadn't cut through, so I used to have to walk around, and there was a tarp, and so it's a shower, and I've now gone to a composting toilet.
Okay, yeah.
I was initially a septic. Hey, Charlie. Yeah, and basin, and yeah. So what I've loved about building like this is I change it. So at one period I had a bath through the door there.
Okay.
But then I realized I never bathed because it was a big old zinc bath that took too much water.
Right, so then you just
I closed it and made that a
it.
pantry and put in a cupboard.
And like you're really upcycling here too, aren't you? I can see you've got, yeah, everything's upcycled. Everything. So what was this?
It's just a piece of tin.
That's your composting toilet. And what have you done here? So what's the info? Is this cob?
Yeah, that I haven't ever plastered. Right. So then what this is, it's a wooden hut, and so I put on a second layer, and inside here are empty plastic bottles and cob.
Oh, right.
So, but
is that kind of for insulation?
It was, but I wasn't clever. Not all of them have got lids. But the ones that had lids, the first few years, very occasionally, they'll expand and then they compress. I thought there'd been a gunshot. I was lying there and there was this boom of the plastic bottle.
Oh.
Yes, I got it right.
Oh, right.
These are all tea chests.
Yeah, they're very.
Somebody
I
gave
like
me
those.
a whole stack that had broken sides, so I dismantled them and
like fit them all in. It looks great.
And
it's
then I also got this thin piece of wood, and you just drill holes for a little decorative element. All of this is recycled wood. These are all offcuts from sawmills.
Yeah.
That are the scrap wood. I bought some. I exchanged coaching for some structural timber. This is an old wooden hut that somebody's thrown away. That's good thick timber. All of the tiles are scrap tiles that I've then cut up and done.
That's fab. It's beautiful. It's great. Yeah, it's really, really funky.
And lots of iterations. This used to be a window and the door was here. And then I got tired of...
so over here we've got a cob wall. This is a cob wall on a... We've got a nice example of stem wall there.
Yep.
What kind of stone do you have around here? You don't
rocks.
Yeah, what kind of rock is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, because it's not limestone. I haven't seen any limestone in these parts.
Actually, no, there isn't. So what was happening is a big pipeline being built when I first was building.
Right.
And all of this rock, they were digging up and dumping at a quarry down the road.
Right.
And I would drive down and pick up a load of rock and bring it. So I've probably done about 60% solo, but everything has been 100%. I've collected rocks or collected stuff,
everything.
And then had some
second-hand windows here and embedded into the cob.
And then there was a guy nearby who, I'll show you all the glass.
There's loads of glass in this place.
Yeah,
it's really...
so he buys, there was a hotel that had been commissioned and they'd got all of their glass. And then before they built, they went bust. And he's got this field with crates and crates of glass that I could buy for like £2.
Wow,
£2 a
how
shot.
fantastic.
So, yeah.
Now I am very excited about this over here.
Yeah, and we won't hardly be able to get inside because it's very...
Let's see the outside. The outside's pretty spectacular.
So my plan was to
This is big. It's not that small.
straw bale, and I
Yeah.
went on a 2-day course, a straw bale building. Then, of course, I realized that it was going to cost too much money. And when I moved here, they were doing this pipeline I was talking about, and there were dump trucks of clay soil.
Ah,
And
and
then,
it's such a beautiful clay here.
and then, yeah, oh,
Such a
it's
nice
all-
colour.
yeah. And then friends said to me, no, all people that I'd met at that point, they were doing this hyper adobe, and they sold me some netting.
Okay.
They never told
Like,
me
is
how
it the
to
mesh?
do it.
Is it the mesh tubes?
Mm.
Yeah.
They never told me how to do it. Oh my word. And then they went away. And I was trying to figure out how to do it.
It looks like you did great.
We eventually figured it out.
Yeah.
So this would take 5, there were 5 of us in the end working it.
Right.
Because,
Yep.
But my best is, you can do a stem wall with 2 people. You load up the bakkie, the van,
Yeah.
with soil, one person shoveling, one person with the bag.
Right.
Then you cut whatever length you want
Right.
of netting. So I could do 18 meters at one time. So you cut it and you tie a knot the other end, and then you just feed it.
Brilliant. And then just pour all the earth in.
And then pour the earth, and as you walk, you slowly release that down.
And you tell me you did this with a truck.
For the lower levels, instead of a wheelbarrow, I would not here. I learnt it on other areas with my bakkie, which is a bantam bakkie, so it's quite small.
A truck.
Yeah,
I
truck.
had no idea what you were talking.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I know I've learned it now, but
So my little bantam
Yeah,
van.
your
yeah.
little van, yeah.
Because then,
Wait, did you just like shovel it in? Yeah, got it.
and then when you finished, then you have to stamp it.
Once it's on the ground.
So once this is or wherever it is in line, then you stamp it and you smack the sides as well. You put a spiral staircase
Yeah.
and a little gangway,
Right.
which was genius. So I welded up, I learned how to weld, and I got somebody to help me with the angles, which I still don't understand, and I put in a spiral staircase. But because I was trying to do only 180 degrees in 1.8 meters, it was like a geisha stairs, so it was dangerous.
Right, so then you changed
And so
it.
then I changed, and I love it, and
But
it's just worked
Lovely
perfectly.
mezzanine up here. So people sleep in the mezzanine.
Yep.
And you've got those teak.
Yeah.
I like those.
Yeah.
They're really nice. And then the lovely natural railing here.
So those
That's really nice.
these
Yeah.
metal things were so cool because I found them at the scrapyard, and they had a nut on them, which was perfect because the wood's thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I welded a flat base onto the nut, and then I could adjust the nut to
So
actually
you've got
angle
right
with
into
the
welding.
Huh?
You've got into welding.
Yeah, you have to. Otherwise, you've got to pay somebody.